entertainment, gossip, and Black Celebration podcast. It's the Diggler Digest with me. I, he, she, they, them, thou, Cream Diggler. Girl, are you ready? I don't think you're ready, girl. What a girl wants, what a girl needs, whatever makes you happy and sets you free. I'm thanking you for knowing exactly. Hello, people. Hello, and welcome to the Diggler Digest. And you know us. You know everybody here. How's everybody doing?
Good. I just want to use your opening for a training class. I can teach pronouns.
Yes, sure. Yes, you sure can. You sure can.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
My goodness, it is storming over in the Atlantas. How
many Atlantas are there?
How are y'all doing down there?
It is. We're about to float. We're about to get a boat. It's going down. How's over there in East Point, Thick?
Oh, it's raining. It's wet and nasty outside.
That could be good. That could be good. Did you work today in the weather?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I did.
Oh man, you ain't never off. You need to call it.
I'm off on the weekends, so I can't.
Okay.
We don't stop unless the railroad stops. So when the railroad shuts down, then we get to have a day off. But
yeah, I'm going to speak. I told Cream Diggler, thank you for having me to speed through the. Y'all have to do all the talking. I'm scared the lights gonna go out.
So you disappear. We know what's going on. Like,
thank you.
The Lord is working.
In mysterious ways.
Over there. Good evening, Mr. Dion. How are you? Good to see you as well.
Good to see you, brother.
So we're gonna just jump on right into this episode 15.
Season 3.
Episode 15.
Yay.
Yes. So my friends, it is tea time. We're just gonna start right into it.
Jump right in. We can even get ready.
This must be hot.
It's hot. Girl, we got some inevitable shit to talk about that I don't want to talk about.
You gotta lube it up before you just stick it in like that.
But we're gonna lube it up though. We're gonna lube it up. As a matter of fact, we're gonna start with a little. We're gonna start with a little bit of urine. Is what we're gonna start with today. Okay. I don't know if y'all heard about this guy. This Goster Cherilus, former Bronco, I think. Was arrested for urinating on a plane on a passenger. Have y'all heard about this guy?
No.
He played for the Lions.
Well, girl, let me fill you in, sis. Let me fill you in. Here you go.
Say ex-NFL player Goster Cherilus relieved himself onto an elderly woman forcing the plane back to Logan Airport.
I glanced up at him. I thought at first he was just going to expose himself. And then he pulled out his penis. And he started to urinate.
He appeared in court facing multiple charges, including disorderly conduct and resisting arrest.
He fully emptied his bladder on me.
In response to the accusations, Cherilus posted this on Instagram, saying in part, quote, "I took a sleeping medication that I don't normally use, which resulted in behavior that is not representative of my character, and I would like to apologize to the passengers and flight crew." Investigators say...
Okay, I want to play this one more time, John. Welcome, baby. I want to play this one more time because it's worth playing. Here we go.
Investigators say ex-NFL player Goster Cherilus relieved himself onto an elderly woman forcing the plane back to Logan Airport.
I glanced up at him. I thought at first he was just going to expose himself.
Okay, so you hear how she said, at first I just thought he was going to expose himself.
She had them gums. She had them gums ready.
I thought it was going to be an average day of a black man walking up to me and showing me his penis.
Right.
But it turned out to be more.
And then he pulled out his penis and he started to urinate.
He appeared in court facing multiple charges, including disorderly conduct and resisting arrest.
He fully emptied his bladder.
Now, this bitch said he fully
She couldn't move.
In other words, she stood there and took it.
She stood there and took it. What did Huey?
Yes.
Wait a minute, I didn't think about that at first.
Bitch, you wanted that golden shower. You wanted that.
Oh boy, say Boondocks. When I see the P, I
move out the way. Why she ain't
right here
out the way?
She didn't move. He completely. But that was like 35 seconds of him. He probably shook it too.
she just looking.
Oh Jesus.
She just looked.
I mean, was she? I mean, first of all,
how did she look again? What was her look?
looking up at that. Now, see, in my mind, when I first heard this, I thought they were sitting next to each other, and he like whipped it out and pissed on her leg. But that is not what happened. Let me tell you what really happened. The full story here. Let's go.
Her NFL and Boston College star appeared in court today, and he's accused of disorderly conduct on a flight from Boston to Dublin, which prompted the crew to bring the plane back to Logan. WBC's Penny Commit has.
First, ain't you mad? You was on your way to Dublin, and now you got to turn around and go back to the airport for whatever reason. You're mad.
Is the story.
Gosder Shirelis declined to answer any of our questions outside of the courthouse, but these court documents give us some insight into what exactly happened this weekend on Delta Flight 154. Sir, any comment? Former NFL lineman and Boston College football star Gosder Shirelis faced a judge Monday after a weekend flight to Dublin went horribly wrong. According to a police report, Shirelis appeared intoxicated when he arrived at Logan Airport. Before the Dublin-bound flight took off, he allegedly argued with another passenger over seating arrangements. Then, about an hour in, he allegedly walked up to an elderly woman, exposed himself, and, quote, emptied his entire bladder for approximately 20 seconds. Court documents say the entire flight was in complete shock and passengers feared for their safety. The flight crew attempted to stop Shirelis, to which he became unruly and aggressive. And on his way back to his seat, the former lineman allegedly struck another elderly man with his right hand. The aircraft returned to Logan Airport, where Shirelis became unruly once again, before being escorted off the plane by several police officers. The Wakefield resident faces 3 state charges, including disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. And in court, prosecutors said there was also a federal investigation into the incident.
The incidents of him urinating on someone as well as apparently hitting a passenger happened while in flight over Canadian waters.
Girl, the feds gonna get him, girl. The feds gonna get him.
Maybe he get off on the ambient charge. Bro, they ain't got away with it calling people niggas. Good luck, brother. Good luck.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to envision him with his dick out, struggling and punching people.
I mean, and John, I'm
all kind of residue just flying all over the place on everybody.
I mean, would you be scared for your life? I don't know if I'd be scared for my life.
I'd be taking pictures.
Right.
Wait a minute, y'all. The only thing that's missing from this story is he's smacking somebody with his dick.
Right. That's the only thing.
He did struggle, so who's to say somebody didn't get a smack?
Right. They're like, please don't put that in the news report, man.
They just say he struck somebody. They didn't say what they struck him with. It could have been something else.
Imagine, like, okay, I'm going to Dublin this weekend. You know what I mean? What's going on? Sammy, his mama named him what?
I know, right? Godoris Cherilus? Girl, I don't know.
This story is utterly nuts. Exactly.
Right, because she didn't move. I mean, if I see someone pull out their penis, and
we homosexual, we're gonna look first.
We're gonna look first.
You gotta first avoid that knee jerk reaction to be.
Right.
Oh, sorry. What's happening?
Wait. It's on the dick. All my bad.
Sorry, dick came out.
And then we gotta, get over the other thing. Oh, he cut. Ooh, I like that.
Right. if it's a penis that you enjoy, if it's your type of penis.
Right.
Now Mr. Larico Moore says, "Baby, Ambien strikes again." I think he was just drunk.
I think he was drunk too. So if he was drunk, oh, that means that piss was good and golden and
God.
Good and golden and strong.
Oh,
white woman was applauded and turned on the same time. Get him,
Trudy.
oh, just imagine and they were in the air, so you know that if malodorous ammonia was through the whole capsule and the whole cap.
I was going to take my time and yield to you. I would love a reenactment of Trudy's.
Here you go. Because he clearly he did it down the aisle. So she on the aisle.
She on the aisle seat. Mm-hmm. She probably put the seat back.
Totally. So she is just sitting there, like taking it, like it is natural knee-jerk reaction move.
Right. Get up.
I'm a whore.
She was probably reading one of those romance novels, and so she read this passage like, he strolled in, and she's like, "Oh, he's strolling in." Right. He unsheathed himself. Oh my God!
He's like, "Pee right there, Daddy, right there."
Wait a minute. She said he emptied his whole
bladder
for a while.
20 seconds.
20 seconds of peeing is a lot.
That's a lot.
His bladder was full.
That's almost half a minute.
Congratulations to them.
Right. She didn't call for nobody either.
Mr. Taylor, the flight attendants were watching. They were watching in shock themselves. The
male flight attendants was probably trying to get the number. What you talking about?
They was like, "Hey, Mr. Football Player, on the flight, I'll be pissed." Pun intended. Okay. Sir, go in the corner. Right. Now, my last question, Cream Diggler, about this whole, let's call it laboratory in the sky, if you will. So the Ambien thing is not going to work because he's black. It worked for white people, but it's not going to work for him.
It don't work for him.
He doesn't have a record, so he won't go to jail.
Yeah, I was like, back in the day, can you imagine some black man back in the 60s talking about I was sleepwalking and I peed on a white woman?
Now, you think she was going to vote for Kamala and just change her vote? No.
I'm just imagining what I would do.
Oh.
Now, did y'all hear about this with Jamie Foxx accidentally exposing Jerry Jones on accident?
What?
No.
Oh, girl. Hold on to your titties, girl. Hold on to your titties. Here we go. Hold on. Listen closely. There's also captions. You can read it if you can't hear. So listen close. It's a short clip. It's about 25, 30 seconds. All right, listen.
Show a little balance right there. Hey, that's pretty good right there. He showed balance. 5'9.5", 210. 5'9", 210. 4'1". Okay. 9 3-inch head. 8.5-inch dick.
Wait a minute.
Let's listen to it again, girl. Listen to it again. Here you go.
Little balance right there. Hey, that's pretty good right there. He showed balance. 5'9.5", 210. 5'9", 210. 4'1". Okay. 9 3-inch head. 8.5-inch dick.
Jamie looks distraught, right?
Right.
Because he know, girl.
If you ever wondered what Jamie's sexual orientation was, his face tells a story. That is not a man that's comfortable with penis. He was like, what in the gay hell Are you talking about Jerry? Why? He looked like he bought a slave.
What in the slavery is going on?
Yeah,
What in the
That's
slavery is
exactly
going
what
on?
it sounds like. That's exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah.
It's like you can't be successful in shit without niggas trying to fuck you for it. Like, god damn. I mean,
Does he plan on holding it in his hand? Is that what he was going to do?
how did he find out how much many inches
right,
he had?
right. Because it's giving
you know, he got to get a buck break up. You know what I mean?
It's giving get out vibes. I'm not.
Right, he got to go in there and buck
right
break
now.
him. That's his buck. He done paid millions of dollars. See, the price has changed.
Yes,
the price has changed. We used to get a mule and a couple of bales of hay. Now you get a few million. You buy yourself a nigga, get your football team. There you go. Jerry Jones been buying niggas since the 70s.
And you know what they said when they asked him about it? He said, "I don't remember saying that."
Of course, you said that.
Roll the BT. Roll the BT.
Not. I would never have said something like that. I don't remember saying like. Come on.
Maybe big size is important for how you run the ball.
Shit that I know I didn't say. I'm not gonna say like I don't remember saying that. I'm gonna be like I never said that. What are you talking about?
So what was,
did you remember?
What was Jamie's? Why did Jamie post that? I mean, was it the get?
Well, he was live on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
So people,
Lord, Instagram live strikes again.
Okay.
And
Y'all
people
better learn how to push them fucking buttons on Instagram out here.
But he was live on purpose, though. He didn't know old boy was going. He was like, he was like, oh, look at me, I'm at the Cowboys training. I'm here with Jerry Jones or whatever his fucking name.
Dick watching.
He's talking about what did he say? Such and such inch hair. Like, girl, what you talking about?
What was that
How
about?
long a nigga hair is?
Right.
8.5 inch dick.
Because he said 9-inch hair, or did he get the numbers wrong? Maybe the 8-inch hair and 9-inch dick.
Maybe he was talking about the pubic hair.
I don't know, but that is, it's just, I don't know. It's just.
So, and I have another related question. I have
bizarre.
another question, Cream Diggler. Was Jerry Jones at the freak off?
Oh Lord,
Child, if I would not doubt it. I would not. Right now, this is how I feel about the freak off. Right now, I think anybody could be at the freak off now. From the most pious, the most person we would never think Disney Channel. It's all possible. Shit, my mama could have been at the freak off. Nothing would surprise me at this point. At this point, if he got it on video.
She didn't say love don't cost a thing. I wonder.
Okay, Po J, she was running out of there as fast as she could. Woo. Okay, let me. We gotta finish this. We got another one here.
Mile Water Sports.
Very true. Oh, Jerry.
Oh Lordy.
Oh, Jerry doing the bending for his players. Amen, Sammy.
Girl, he's probably bending now because he can't get it up. But I bet back in the day he probably was bending others with his little bitty carrot. Probably just trying to do what he could.
Lord.
Girl.
I don't want to imagine Jerry doing the bending or bending. Maybe he is. That's all of them.
Girl. Right, he sounded like a sissy at the club, girl. Girl, I had him, girl. He's too skinny. Girl, his hair is 5 inches in wave, girl. And girl, the peen, 8.5. Thick. Strong. Strong.
And cut.
Now she sound like a girl at the club, girl. She sound like a girl at the club.
Football helmet, big head. Helmet head.
I'm so done.
Not football helmet, bitch. Oh.
I'm so done.
This is why I come here every Thursday. This is why
Jerry is very hands-on. Yes, girls, with the annuals. She's like, I need that. She's like, it's important.
Now, is it now? The question is he gonna get me too?
Girl, no, she too old to get me too. It's her team. They, them players ain't going nowhere. You would think now that's only who can me to her is the player. Can't nobody else me to that bitch. Ain't nobody else, That boy who she was talking about, he needs to ask for some more money because I feel traumatized.
Right. He's going to get an extended contract next year.
Yes. You better not let me go, bitch, because I got a whole
running
video
back.
of you out here objectifying me on the internet.
Right.
So, speaking of objectifying people, let's objectify Jamon Hansu for a second. Okay.
Absolutely.
He appeared on the cover of OK Africa looking scrumptious. So we're gonna go through.
It's like you could just chisel a piece of that chocolate skin off and
come on, Black and I see you.
Like velvet
and consume it.
Yeah, look at that. Take it in.
Come on, Black and I. You got some more pictures. Let's see it.
Oh yeah, you know I do. Look at that.
Oh,
look at
them teeth.
Them teethus.
I love it.
Ooh, them succulent lips. Look at them lips.
The aged but yet moisturized skin and hydrated.
And the well contoured nose, the cheekbones.
Yes, baby. Talk about dark and lovely.
Dark and lovely.
Just scrumptious.
What's going on?
But that ain't it. Look at that.
Come on,
come on, King. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Come
and
on.
I see print.
Where?
Do you wear? Let's see.
Right below that little white string. You don't see that little stuff poking out right there.
I think
that's fabric, friend. I think that's fabric.
Oh, okay.
Relax, that got you upset. You got you excited. Jerry Jones got you excited.
Oh, sorry. Okay, we got one more. We got one more here.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
In 2019, he found.
Oh, I thought you was gonna put up one in drawers or shorts, but this is cute.
In 2019, he founded the Jamin Hunsu Foundation, DHF, to combat modern slavery and human trafficking, and to help Africans in the diaspora reconnect with their cultural, ancestral, and spiritual roots.
Yeah,
I'm lost.
Right?
I'm lost. I need some help.
He can connect with my cultural ancestral.
He can connect me all he wants.
Come on, Black and I see you.
You can come on here and charm on these ancestral. Let me stop.
Your ancestral roots.
Right.
Take me back to Wakanda, nigga. Shit.
Oh my God, we're as bad as Jerry Jones.
Yeah, but we ain't hiding it. We ain't denouncing it.
We didn't turn off the feed. Okay.
There you go.
I can remember everything I said. Shit.
Okay.
Oh my God. Let's see here.
We're gonna turn off Sammy's comments. This is what we're gonna do. Come on, Simon, looking silky and lovely. You sure is okay, Africa, and not nude Africa. These look like profile pics. I know that.
Not nude Africa. Sammy. Sammy, go ahead and log off.
Give inches free. Give us some free.
Give inches free. That's a good one. That's
the porn almost started, isn't it? That's not the regular.
Right?
That's the porn. D, what's going on? So the beauty of dark skin with silver hair. Mm-hmm.
Yes. I love that contrast.
Yes, lovely. Something that's maybe not lovely but interesting.
Okay.
Is Miss.
There's a bit trying to figure this out.
A video has surfaced from back in the day. Let me pull up the right thing here. Where is it at? An interview on the red carpet, and people are connecting this to freak offs. They think this was a clue into them maybe being into Diddy's freak offs or something similar. Tell me what you think.
Public place, you did it. Is this the best or the worst? What do you do?
The best.
Okay, the best. Probably the Obama thing.
John, what's the? Oh God.
Oh God.
John.
What?
What is your wife talking about?
I don't know.
We heard
We're not-
in there.
He should get back in.
What happened?
We're not going to discuss that.
We're not going to discuss it?
We're not. We're not.
Okay. Oh, my God. Secret Service. Come here, jump back in. Hi. Look at John. Look at. I don't. Hi.
We're not talking about it. That's the truth.
That is an awesome answer.
Not the White House.
It was not at the White House.
100% not the White House.
He was not elected yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
anyway,
Sorry. I'm in trouble now.
Now,
how did they connect it to the freak offs?
Because they said that she did something public that was sexual, connected to the Obamas before they got into the White House. People saying is that freak offishness?
Okay, well let me tell you, when I heard this, I had to go figure it out. So a friend of the show, that's all I'm gonna say, somebody that we've had on the show before, told me that the Obamas were fundraising while he was running for Senate. He ran for Senate the first time, and he only did 1 year in the Senate. And so when he was running for Senate, Chrissy and John went to a dinner party. Now, I wasn't bought in, wasn't at their house, but it was an intimate setting, and they snuck off somewhere and did it in there.
Okay, they should have clarified, because it sounds like
they get that into freak offs. We just reaching now. Just like I'm gonna need y'all to stop posting Jay-Z and Beyonce on that lie that the FBI raided their house. Y'all vet y'all shit before y'all put it on the internet before y'all fuck around and get sued. Okay. Stop it. Just stop it.
Well, I'm just telling you that was enough of some blood in the water for people to start coming.
What's going on with her face? Let's talk about that. She's looking right around in the face.
You know that's kind of an older picture. It might be. I don't know if that's the most recent picture.
The interview was older.
The interview was older. Even the picture was older.
Yeah, you could tell because, they both look much younger than they do now.
His Botox is wearing. I don't know what the fuck. He looking like Madam from Solid Gold. We're just ordinary people. Sammy, did he test that rump roast on John?
I mean,
Sammy,
you never know. Allegedly.
Well, did he?
Not this John.
So,
I'm not. I mean, it's easy to jump to conclusions, but we don't jump to conclusions here on the Diggler Digest. We just state what's out there, and it's up to let you jump to the conclusions.
We stick to the facts here.
Facts adjacent. Facts adjacent.
Allegedly.
So Katy Perry's 143 is on track to enter at number 8 on the Billboard charts. That's not a bad number, but only with 40 units sold. Is that a flop? Also, the reviews are tepid for the album, even though she had a great showing at the MTV Music Award, Video Awards. Everyone was singing her songs. Of course, there was all the old songs. Is this a flop? John says yes, it's a flop.
For an artist of her age, I mean, she's about a decade or more in. I say no. Mm-hmm. It's hard for women to keep up. We think about Rihanna and Beyonce. They are terrible outliers because most successful women don't have 10 number 1 albums and 5 number 1 albums. It's 3, it's 2, it's
Sure.
But so hats off to her breaking the top 10, because as we probably talk about at least once a month, it's hard for those people to break into the top. You could be popular and not break into the top 10.
And as someone pointed out, it's kind of ironic because she's in an interesting place because she's been doing American Idol for the last 3 or 4 years, and she makes
real killer.
She makes $25 million a season to do American Idol. So it's like she's winning, even if she's kind of losing on the
other. I still think to premiere in the top 10 is still winning. And so
I think
find artists that do, unless you're like I don't know, artists, that's where they go to die. If you see somebody doing American Idol, their career is not where
it may be on a slump. It doesn't mean it's over because Mariah Carey proved that.
Yeah.
Well,
Nicki Minaj proved that.
Wait a minute. So I take issue with the Mariah Carey thing. Mm-hmm. So she came back with Christmas, but she didn't come back as the Mimi that we all know and love.
Well, I mean,
that's her own doing.
But no, I think there's a certain, like, for example, there's a certain height that no one ever reaches. It's like, this is your pinnacle, right? Michael Jackson hit whatever Thriller. Even though he did great stuff after that, nothing was sold as much as Thriller. Janet Jackson had the Janet album that went,
was that the most successful album?
Yeah, financially, as far as like the unit, I think culturally it's Rhythm Nation, but financially it was.
That. It always shocks me to find out. Because that's
so I don't necessarily, but she had other hits in her, right? So Mariah had other hits; they just weren't,
So I think that's a good look for Katy Perry, and the single that dropped was kind of hot. You know what I mean? So
That Woman World single tanked, and then the next one after it was I don't even remember the name of it. I honestly can't remember the name. What's the rapper girl? What's her name? The second one. She did it with Doechii, right?
No, not Doechii.
She did. Katy Perry and Doechii.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It sampled Crystal Waters.
So but that also, was whatever. She also got some hard time. People were saying shit because she worked with Dr. Luke again, who I think was Dr. Luke the one that got accused of sexual harassment and stuff.
He was also the one that was screwed up with Kesha.
Yes, that was the big thing. Yeah. And Kesha also accused him of some sexual stuff too, I do believe.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Some sexual, so people. So she got some flack for that too. Going, see, that's what you get, bitch, fucking with that abuser.
Kesha just always looked like she needed to shower at one point in her life.
She looks cleaner now, though. She does now. She does. She's cleaned up. Yeah. Right, but that hasn't helped her music sell, though. But she's cleaned up.
Absolutely not.
Wait. Somebody's got something else to say about this, Katie?
Okay. Somebody does.
Nope.
Well, did it?
Nope. No. Let's talk about Christina then. Christina Aguilera.
Ciao.
Her Christina Aguilera album turns 25 this year. Do you remember where you were? What's the first song you heard off of that album? I feel like Genie in the Bottle.
Genie in the Bottle.
Where were you when you first heard Genie in the Bottle? Do you remember?
Bank of America.
I was at home watching. Now this is back when MTV actually showed music videos. I was at home watching TV and it came on. That's where I was.
In there. I was counting the money delivery. I was counting $500,000, and I was like, "Oh, what's this?" And my head tone was like, "It's Genie in a Bottle." I was like, "Okay." That's the worst black girl. It's like she's not black.
Yeah.
Liar.
Where were you, John?
I'm trying to remember the year. What year was it?
Like 98.
I can tell you the year. I can tell you the year when that was. 25 years ago. What's 25 years ago?
It was 98.
99?
Yeah.
98, 99? Where were you, Swag?
Oh, 98.
Yeah, it was 98.
I don't know where I was. I'm
know where I was.
Really a Christina Aguilera fan song. Like
99.
I mean,
thank you, Sammy.
I was probably listening to friends saying we're gonna party like it's 1999.
I know I was my first year living in Atlanta, so I just moved here. So
you was really feeling like a genie in a bottle. Oh, that was your theme song.
Hey, rub me the right way.
I was on my way to a Mexican restaurant and it came on the radio to meet my family, and I was really kind of hating, going like, "Genie in a Bottle, this is stupid. This is so stupid." And Mitch, of course, a month later, I was a genie in a bottle.
You was genie in a bottle too.
Christina did a YouTube, about 30-minute set where she sang songs from that album.
She wore it out too.
And bitch, I want to play
vocals.
Oh my god!
With Sabrina Carpenter. Let's look.
Oh, she did it in all of them.
I wanna thank Thank you for giving me time to breathe. Like a rock, you waited so patiently while I got it together, while I figured it out. I only looked, but I never touched, 'cause in my heart was a picture of us holding hands, making plans. And it's lucky for me you understand what a girl wants, what a girl needs, whatever makes me happy and sets you free. I'm thanking you for knowing exactly what a girl wants, what a girl needs, whatever keeps me in your arms. I'm thanking you for giving it to me. Now, Christina, show us what the girls want. Love you, Sabrina.
There was a time I was blind, I was so confused. Ran away just to hide it all from you. Baby, you know me better than I knew myself. They say if you learn something, let it go. If it comes back, it's yours, and that's how you know. It's for keeps, yeah, it's for sure. And you're ready, you're willing to give me more than what a girl wants, what a girl needs, makes me happy, set you free. Now I'm thanking you for knowing exactly
what a girl wants, what a girl needs, whatever keeps me in your arms. I'm thanking you for giving it to me. What a girl,
what a
girl.
Somebody said to the crazy, sexy girl like you.
Background singing is killing.
Yes, bitch.
Yeah.
Whatever keeps me in
Bitch.
See why I got wet.
And look, and I love that she has her adoptive musical daughter up there with her, Sabrina Carpenter, because Sabrina Carpenter looks up to Christina. So,
and she has on the purple color pantyhose. I love when a woman does it right like that. She is a classy bitch. I love it. Go,
girl. The Ozempic is Ozempicing, okay? The Ozempic is Ozempicing.
And the plastic surgeon is paid, okay?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Girl, she looks good and singing so good. I hope they release this as a single, so that we can download it on whatever I was going to say iTunes, but not all of us are equal. So I mean, whatever your platform is that you do, I really wish they would release that shit.
Right. You know what I miss MTV Unplugged, and I mean I know they have Spotify sessions now, and they have I don't know if they still have one by ones, but I miss a good MTV Unplugged live album.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Damn. I mean, that voice, it's a treasure. She easily put herself. If you forgot about her, she's back in the conversation of your top 5. Okay, she's back. She's back in it.
I totally agree, Dr. Diggler.
If you forgot about it, because the bitch sat there with her legs crossed.
And
sang,
she was just like braiding hair or some shit.
Yeah.
I remember when she did the interview for her album Stripped, they said all she on the song about her father, she went in the studio, got the mic, laid on the floor with the mic above her and just sang. Laid on
I
the
do remember that
floor.
talking about that. I remember talking about that.
Yeah, she's one of those one take girls.
Mm-hmm.
She's a one take girl. It's
okay, what we got here?
I don't know very much. Christina looking like that's cute, little girl. Now let my
okay, Elliot, for real. She did.
Elliot, how are you, friend? Saying Christina.
Yes.
And she was doing it. Who's that other blonde girl? Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina Carpenter saying
The espresso girl.
Which I was shocked to hear that she had vocals too, because her whole album is in the same.
Yeah, Sabrina can sing.
Yeah, her whole album, and I love her album.
She's cute. She's soft. She's cute. I don't know. Anybody sitting next to Christina just it's like, girl, I would question my career. You gotta have you really gotta have confidence. You gotta have confidence.
Well,
like,
they friends, so it's good. It's like,
right, yeah. Because I'd be like, oh girl, I am not worthy. I am not worthy.
The background singers are cutting up, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
doing it.
They would take you to church now.
But I love that she always has soulful backup singers.
Yeah, Mr. Carter, Christina sounded great. Also, I love Sabrina Carpenter. And shout out to those background singers. Amen. You know what? A good background singer, dude. That's why we have Alicia Keys today. Because them bitches that sang on I Keep On Falling, they did that for her. We didn't even know who the fuck she was. That little like Linus with that little piano. You know, I hate that.
Not Linus with the piano. Okay. All right, what we got here, friends? Okay, so I'm sure you probably have seen the talk that's been going around. Eve is making her rounds, advertising her new book that's coming out, or I think it's already out. Who's that girl? Let's listen to this interview she did on what's his name? Lauren Krogan, is that her name? CNN.
Yeah.
Lauren Krogan. She in this part of the interview I wanted to talk about is where she talks about when Nicki Minaj came on the scene and that she was rising up.
Are in. If you have been at a place in your life or your career where you may have been that one, that person, that thing, and someone comes in and it's, of course, we're human. Right. Of course you feel insecure. Of course you feel protective. Of course you feel, wow.
Laura Coach.
Do I still belong here? What is going on? I felt like it was important for me to write because it also talks about a time in my life where I wasn't going to those tools of drinking and doing other things to help me cope with my anxieties. I had to go to other modalities like therapy. And then, and as people will read, it all was my stuff. It has nothing to do with her. It was all these things coming from the industry, I think also had a lot to do with it, of being the one female. I was even thinking, I guess I was holding on to that. Thinking like, well, how can she be here and how can I be here? Which is stupid, which is so dumb. We questioned putting that in there, but I'm glad I did.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
I'm in a hell of a cutthroat industry myself.
Yeah.
And I'm always fighting against what people try to put in front of you, which is the temptation to be competitive.
Yes.
And I always say, let that person climb. Their peak is not your peak.
Amen.
That's all you can.
Come on, Laura. Come on, Laura. I got a whole new respect for that bitch. Come on, Laura.
So let's start with Swag. Swag, what do you think about that and Eve's comments there?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how to feel. I mean,
because that's not your shit, so you don't really.
Yeah.
Who?
I mean, right. I know who Eve is. I mean, I'm not that clueless, but I mean, you might want to ask somebody else because I don't really know what to say.
Thick, what you got?
Okay, so she was talking about the time that Nicki got on the scene. Okay,
right, and at the time Eve was that girl, and
right, and then Nicki came in. Okay, I feel like that there is room for everybody that's in the same genre of music and in their same category. There's room for everybody. And yes, when Nicki came on the scene, she was blowing it up, and this is back when Nicki could actually spit. I don't know what she's doing now, but this is back when Nicki could actually spit. Okay, I say that. That's my opinion. Right. But I guess because they're women and they're in the rap game, and it is hard for any female entertainer to do things more so than a man. And around that time, you didn't really have too many female rappers. You did have Nicki, you had Eve, you had Trina. Trina wasn't really on the scene either, but she was still, making her rounds. So I guess it is in competition wise, and I guess Eve felt like, okay, I've been in the game longer than Nicki, but she's coming in blowing up. So yeah, she felt like, damn, what the fuck did I do for the last so long, and why is it that all of a sudden it's about this bitch here? What about me? So I get it. I get where she's coming from.
John, how about you?
Well, first of all, I'm not a fan of Nicki Minaj. I think the bitch can't do shit. She sounds like she's a nasally hoe, but that's another thing. So if they were trying, okay, Eve was the it girl, and then Nicki comes on. I guess I'm looking at it as if all those people were like telling her and pushing her. I look at it more of pushing her to do. They like, you are better than her, so pushing her to get a little bit better, to get up there with where Nicki is. Don't let her push you aside. Am I making sense?
Yeah.
Like a motivator type thing, but she didn't look at it as like that. She looked at it as like me being put against her, and maybe that's how they were doing it. I'm not, because how catty and petty the industry is, but
right.
I probably would have looked at it as, maybe there's something more that I can do to push her back out the way or get back up there. Look at it as motivation is what I'm saying.
Right. Mm-hmm. Drayton, what you got?
And fuck Nicki Minaj.
Okay, we get it, John. We get it.
Well, I'll take that note from John as well. I think she's a petty big head bitch. But what a brave, incredible moment for Eve. That's a lot to think. And so Eve had her own show. She was the first lady of Rough Riders. She was a female embedded in a crew full of dudes, much like Queen Latifah was, So, and I think, she was with New York rappers and she was from Philly, very groundbreaking, but that was a very vulnerable moment. And that's because I actually watched the interview. She was very open about her battles with conceiving a baby. She had to use IVF. All these things, growing up, writing songs. What's that song she had when she got beat up in the song?
Love is Blind.
Love is Blind. She talked about that. And that's just incredibly brave, because these are things that, lastly, the thing she said that stuck out to me was, there's no real sisterhood in hip hop. She was like, no, it don't exist. She's like, you have some females, and she named them. She was like Missy, MC Light, Latifah. She's like, but after that, that's it. And I just, what incredibly brave. And congratulations on that rich white man you got, sis. Holla.
She's like, he's not a billionaire. Quit saying it. She's like,
his name is Maximilian.
Well, kudos Eve for shit. That's not what I'm trying to do. Damn it, bitch. There we go. That's what I'm trying to do. All right. I think I got a little bit of ADD or sometimes. So Chingy, he was scheduled to perform at a Trump rally, and he backed out.
He need money.
He said, "I don't want to be a part of in the middle of no mess." Is what he said. He said,
he needed that money.
I got a question about that. Who is scheduling these things? Who was? Because it said that they have to happen to Kristen Michelle. So are they actually agreeing to this, or are they just, or somebody just throwing it in their face like, here, perform here, and
you sign in and just show up, so you're gonna show up, and yeah. I don't know. It's very out of place. It doesn't feel like it belongs with the brand.
It
does. Do you even know a Chingy song?
Right.
I do.
I like it when you do that right there.
Right there.
I mean, like, where does that go in Trump world?
Yeah, I don't see how that goes in Trump world either.
Pulling me back. Yeah, that's that song, and then One Call Away. Yeah,
yeah.
The thing I think about in MAGA world, like, why doesn't all these racist country singers like perform at MAGA events?
Yeah, exactly. Get some more Kid Rock. Don't you love him?
Jason Aldean, let him do that.
But I bet you they won't go perform first anyway.
Right.
Good on Chingy. I'm glad you kind of did before you ruin what the rest of the career.
So let's take a moment and get ready.
Yes.
Let's just before we get into this discussion about the world's reaction to Janet Jackson commenting on the vice president's well, that wasn't even a comment. Got to choose our words carefully about just the interview. I'll say the interview. We're all super fans here on this panel. So we're approaching this with caution, but we're trying to be I'll speak for myself. I'm trying to be as fair and balanced as possible. But yet I can't help it. I love her. And so I'm going to. I gotta take that into consideration if you are listening. So let's just start here. I'm gonna bring this little moment to the stage here. So everyone was reacting to this interview. Read the yellow part. Someone.
Well, you know
what they. Go ahead.
Oh. Well, you know what they supposedly. Well, you know what they supposedly said. She's not black. That's what I heard. That she's Indian. Her father's white. That's what I was told. I mean, I haven't watched the news in a few days. I was told they discovered her father is white.
Okay, now mind you, it has come to light. Maybe it was already to light for a lot of you that her brother Randy Jackson, who is her manager, is a MAGA. Okay, he's had pictures with RFK Jr. And so it's very possible. I'm not trying to, she's a grown woman, think for herself. But if you're not looking at the political thing and you're trusting your brother to give you information, that could happen. So I am, but consider the source. But the internet's reaction. Go ahead. Anybody want to say something?
No, I was just going to say, but it says it right there. She said, I heard she's not black. I heard this. I heard that. It's not her saying it. She's just repeating what she heard.
She's not saying that she believes it. She's just saying, that's what I heard.
Right.
Because they need to get out of her pussy.
The way I look at it, because the way I've been explaining it to people is like, this might have been around the time that Trump went to that black conference and said, well, is she black? I mean, I don't know that she is. I mean, she's identifying that way, and she might have heard that. Mm-hmm. And so she's like, oh, well, that's what I heard. She didn't say she believed it. She didn't say, oh, well, I know she is. She just said, that's what I heard. And I think people are taking it way out of like,
they are.
Like she's believing this.
Mm-hmm. Well, I want to show you some of the memes that people have made in response to this.
Lord.
Okay.
You Italian? Or what color are you anyway? Are you some type of black or Spanish?
What color do you think I am? No, I'd like to know, what color do you think I am?
Now that was, I don't know why. That was very funny to me.
We would not forgive Lee Dance for putting Mariah in that wig.
You are getting really dangerous now. You need to stop this. You are getting really dangerous now. You need to stop.
That's what I read that, please. Read that.
This whole Janet Jackson thing just goes to show you how out of touch some celebrities are. I've always loved her, but repeating lies, shaking my head. If you don't know about a subject, then don't speak on it, especially with your platform. Educate yourself, please.
Like you ain't never repeated something. Damn.
Right.
All right. Let's keep going.
You are getting really dangerous now. You need.
Now read that.
I'm ignoring it.
Right. Exactly.
That's me too.
Okay, girl, I'm buying to a bitch.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Okay, so I read this.
See how crazy people talk for this lady. Kamala Harris has done nothing for you. Janet Jackson has literally contributed more. Who said this?
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Every country than Kamala Harris. Raven Marie. All Janet Jackson needs to know is that Kamala Harris is blacker than Michael's children.
Oh my God.
Amen. Exactly how the fuck I feel about that.
The internet is loose. It's loose.
So,
bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
For an educated woman, you just had a really dumb moment.
Okay, read that, please.
Janet Jackson is one of the most influential people in music history. It was simply irresponsible for her to repeat something she heard regarding the very thing that is very true, regarding the very thing that she used against Kamala, her own race. We are less than 50 days away from the election. We got to talk smarter.
And again, I say like nobody else ain't never repeated
Everybody
something
holiday
somebody else
perfect.
said. I don't care if you're a celebrity. Humans do it.
You are human beings. Celebrities are human beings, y'all. Damn.
I understand that, but let me tell you something. Let me tell you this. If you have a platform, it is your job or not to answer. You just say, I don't want to get into that. It is your job. She know better. She's been in the public eye for 50 goddamn years.
She shouldn't have danced with that
making
one.
the goddamn excuses. I love her.
I'm ignoring everything you're saying.
It doesn't
she shouldn't have danced with that one. I love you, Janet, but that was a stumble. That was a stumble.
Yes, that was a stumble, not a fall.
No, it's goddamn colossal because she won't say anything.
Yeah, like how you go up there dancing in France, bitch, and you ain't saying shit about this.
Right.
That's disappointing that she hasn't said anything. That's
and then she's gonna end up leaving the States again, bitch. And this is the thing that's pissing me off. Like, you have made some of the most influential, socially important records, and I think we know where you stand, or do we? You know, when you leave it up in the air like that, you have nowhere to go. And then we hear
it's not a good move.
You
but
can't
if you got a MAGA as your manager, they may not be keep giving you a clear picture of what the world is saying.
So are you she MAGA at this point? That's
what I'm saying. She don't know that we asking that question because probably since the Super Bowl, that bitch kept her happy ass off the internet once they blew up, you know.
Well, I guess when she see them residency tickets don't start selling no more, then she'll probably say
and
something.
that's exactly what happened. Sales have dropped by 35%.
You know, so we shall see.
For an educated woman, you just had a really dumb moment.
Can somebody read this one?
Let me have this one. Let me find out y'all trying to cancel Janet Jackson because what she said, what everybody was thinking. Y'all can take my black card too. Ain't no way with Janet Jackson. At some point, we got to stop. How far are y'all willing to go for these Democrats? Janet Jackson? Oh, hell no. As a 90s baby, I refuse to let y'all tarnish Janet Jackson for speaking her mind. Kamala Harris is fake as a $3 bill, and everybody who listens to this kind of music knows it, whether they want to admit to it or not. The people are coming. Godspeed. Wow. Okay.
You see how you can be both right and wrong at the same time?
Yeah.
Yes.
This nigga is right and wrong. Okay. I don't stand by those Kamala Harris.
Exactly, and I don't either. But let me say this because I do want to speak on this. So my thing is this, and going back to the last comment where somebody said somebody that has his platform as large as her. I think nowadays people put too much responsibility on celebrities to speak on stuff. I was talking to Elliot earlier about this because we were talking about like with the whole Gaza thing, and people were like ganging up on celebrities like, why are you not speaking about it? Why are you not speaking about it? You have this huge platform and you're not speaking about it. Okay, so let's say they speak on it. Is anything going to change? Are they going to stop killing people because somebody said something? It's like I think people are putting too much pressure on celebrities to just say something, and it's like maybe they don't want to say something, maybe they want to stay out of it, maybe they don't want to. And I get it, it comes with the fame, and I get all that, but at the same time, why are we put Janet Jackson can say whatever she want to say. I'm voting for Kamala Harris. Right. So she can say, well, I heard she was white. I'm still voting for Kamala Harris. Janet Jackson is not going to change my vote. So I think we got to stop putting so much stock in what a celebrity says, like that's somehow going to sway people one way or the other. Because it may not.
I just want to say that Swag, whenever you looked into the camera, I felt you was talking to me. I'm sorry.
But the problem with this is, if you are uninformed, just say, I'd rather not speak on that. Just don't speak on it. Just be the fuck quiet. And now that's the thing that's pissing me off. Like,
And I understand that. And I understand that. And the person who did the interview could have not treaded to that category, but they did anyway.
The problem with
it's his fault, but again, what is her view going to change anything? And another thing I want to talk about this interview, and this is the part that also ticks me off, is people are ganging up on her because when they said that Kamala Harris could be the first black female president, and Janet Jackson said, like, I feel like there's going to be trouble, and people are ganging up on her for that. Is she lying? I'm not saying that I don't want Kamala Harris to be president, but somebody's going to be pissed off come January 6th.
Mm-hmm.
And so, if she is the first black female president that we have, people are there's gonna be trouble.
We all thought the same thing when Obama was going to get elected. So it's not.
This is literally a no-win situation, and the reason why I say that is because I'm going to what Greg said about, if you don't know, don't say nothing. So then if she don't say nothing, everybody's like, oh, now she's spinning away from the question. We want to know what you want. Right.
I'm gonna tell you,
they will say something like that.
Well, I got one more. I got one more video on this topic for y'all to respond to, and then we'll move on.
Just tell Swag stop looking at me when he look in the camera.
Somebody, not because they're weak, but you protect somebody because you value them, right? We are infantilizing Janet Jackson by not holding her accountable for the statements that she made. We're doing this because we love Janet Jackson. I saw people on Twitter blaming the reporter from The Guardian for asking Janet Jackson this question. You guys do not do that when one of these rappers, or like when a rapper is asked about Black Lives Matter and they go, man, I don't care nothing about that. I want to make some music, man. Shout out to these hoes. I love these hoes. Y'all go, no, you shouldn't have. No. We never ask a question, why are you asking a rapper about Black Lives Matter, right? We never have that conversation. We don't do that. We expect these people to know these things that are important to them and have a political opinion on these things. Janet Jackson is the same way. It's the same way. As a matter of fact, she's much older than a lot of these other people. She's been around a lot longer, seen a lot more. For her to just be drifting through the world and not have any sort of idea of what's happening with this situation, but then offer an opinion that is completely uneducated,
right,
and completely wrong, and say that she hasn't watched the news in a couple of days, as if Kamala Harris could be black on Monday, or white on Monday, or Indian on Monday, and then black on Thursday or Friday. It's weird. And some of the time, when we talk about the identity politics within our own culture, it seems like people want to protect Janet Jackson, but put everybody else up on a spit and roast them when they say something weird or they say something bad, and we're not holding people to the same standard. We had a conversation.
Because Wayne did the same thing 3 weeks ago, and we took his ass to the hill. And he said the same exact things with different words. And all I'm saying is I love Janet too. And, whatever she's saying, I'm going to buy it. Whenever she comes across, I'm going to buy it. But I'm saying, because you have to separate the art from the artist. And all I'm saying to her, she should know better. If you do not have you never heard Prince comment on politics. I mean, we knew he gave to different. You never heard that. You never heard Michael Jackson say anything about politics. Whitney, you never heard, because they knew this is the third rail. You don't touch these things.
But have any of them ever been that's why I'm coming back to the reporter.
Yes, they have.
Why did he even ask that question anyway?
Because he's a journalist.
Because we're in different times now. Like, politics back then are not the same as politics today. They didn't care about stuff that they didn't ask that stuff back then. But today is a different climate, and so I get what y'all are saying. I get what you're saying. But at the same time, she said, "This is what I heard," and y'all are putting in her mouth that she said. Janet Jackson said that Kamala Harris is white,
Right.
her dad is white,
You know why? Because she refuses to defend
that. And you got to remember, she just lost her brother. Like maybe that's why
her brother was living when she did that interview.
I'm not saying I'm not talking about when she did the interview. I'm talking about now. Her brother has died now, and some people are wanting her to say something. It's like she's grieving.
I will have to go back to the fact that the only sibling she is really close to is Randy. And if Randy is a MAGA, I'm pretty sure he's feeding her all kind of stuff. So I think that's
we don't. I'm close to my sister. And that bitch is Republican. I ain't Republican at T.
You not Janet either.
I'm saying. Shit, my mama Republican. I ain't Republican at T. Garrett, no.
Okay, well, at this point, I'm just disappointed she hasn't said anything. That's
I am too. Again, she just lost her brother, so let's cut her some slack. She just lost somebody.
I'm not. I'm sorry, Swag. I can't leave. I can't do the Tito thing. I just
wait a minute.
So let me tell
John, let's leave Janet alone.
When Brandy was doing, right? You stupid. Brandy was doing press junkets for her new movie, and she was asked somewhat the same thing. You know what Brandy said? Brandy said, I'm here to promote my movie. I don't wade into political issues.
Okay.
The ballot box.
And I'm hearing your movie is trash, but okay.
Like, I enjoyed it, but I'm saying nobody's wondering. You know what I mean?
Like I said, she just need to come out and clear the air.
Mr. Carter says you can love someone and still hold them accountable for their actions.
Yep.
Honestly, that's what love is.
That's what I
absolutely can.
When you say I heard this or that, you could be stating your learnings toward the information.
Leanings.
I'm sorry. Leanings. Since this is the only information you have. Yes.
Oh, fuck no.
Oh.
What happened?
I'm upset because Kamala has been in the spotlight for the last 4 years. She didn't recently come onto the scene, so I'm side-eyeing Janet with what she heard. BS.
I gotta go. I gotta go, y'all. My floor is flooded. I gotta go.
Oh no! Okay.
Oh shit! From outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my fear too, because it's coming up real close right now.
All right. Good luck.
Good luck. I'm sorry. Call me if you need me.
Yeah, it's coming. He's probably on the ground like me, and that water is because the parking lot is sort of flooded. So,
yeah.
Ooh, Lordy,
I ain't even.
And the storm ain't even here yet. Ain't that the trip?
That wasn't even on my fucking bingo card. God damn it. The flooding, that wasn't even on the bingo.
Mr. D, dear Janet, if you haven't been keeping up with the political scene, if not completely informed, you can opt out of answering a question.
Yes.
And I think going forward, she's probably going to do that. Like,
yeah.
Of all the things we heard, of all the things we the public has heard about the Jacksons, and that's the story.
Oh, that is a good read. That is a good read. That is a good read. Sammy, you're the smart one, Mr. Grinch.
Where's Sammy's homework assignment? Did we get to see that?
It's coming. It's coming.
Mr. Carter, celebrities' opinions will sway some people the way Janet was swayed by what she heard. Ooh. I'm not reading no more. I have retired from reading from the evening.
You're welcome, Mr. Carter. You're welcome. He is right. I was, in my love of her going, damn bitch, why? But
I mean, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm disappointed too. I'm disappointed that she said that. I'm disappointed that she
hasn't come out to clean it up.
And she hasn't come out.
Like Swag said, the bitch just lost family. The bitch had a show to do. She's probably trying to figure out, I'm assuming, either it's one of two things. The best way and time to handle it, do I just not say shit and let it go? Or the other thing about it is maybe her brother is hiding this whole motherfucking thing from her. You know, she could be insulated from her whole team. Is no one's telling her that there's a problem
Telling
right
her
now.
what's going on. Right.
Yeah.
Or
Because of
my thing is just says, I was taken out of context.
Mm-hmm.
I would
yes, it did get heated.
Right.
That's what I would say. It's a lie. I didn't say that.
And one more thing before we move on, like the comment that supposedly her manager said, and then she came out and said, like, that
ain't even my manager.
I agree with her. If you are not literally my manager, you don't get to speak for me and tell people what I said. Like, I get what they were trying to do. They were trying to clean it up for her. But it's like,
yeah, no, I don't put no stock in that part of the story whatsoever.
Right.
Let that roll up. I don't even know what that was all about, but go ahead.
Yeah.
All right. So the Diddy fallout continues. There's so much fallout. I need a sip of water, girl. I need a sip of water.
That much falling out? You had to sip water?
And it's not done.
It's not done.
It's not. It's not.
But shit keeps falling. So let's just take a little look here. Some things. So Diddy's on suicide watch. They, his lawyer said they got him under observations and stuff now because I guess when the girl realized that not even a $50 million proposed whatever bail bond thing was gonna do it, girl, they said no, girl, stay your ass in jail. And she's, I can see because she's thinking, girl, they get me for all the shit that I know I did. They gonna keep me in here for life. She know it. She know it.
She gonna kill herself. I'm just telling you.
Or they're gonna Epstein.
Do it for her.
They're gonna Epstein.
Right. That's what I'm expecting. Honestly.
That's what I'm expecting too, girl. They're gonna Epstein her and they're gonna bury all them videos. They're gonna end up with the FBI somewhere so they can blackmail them when they need them to get them on something.
I agree with that totally.
There are tons of CEOs who have been resigning lately.
Out the head of Sony, all them niggas resigned immediately.
And people are like, "Uh-oh, girl, somebody got you on tape, girl. Somebody got you on tape." CEOs are resigning. New videos are resurfacing of people on it. This one woman, they're saying that the FBI, that's the FBI who did the raid, right?
Yes.
Allegedly are in possession, and this is the raid that happened back in the day, months ago. That they are in possession of numerous videos of famous, notorious people on these videos who've been recording, girl. New allegations and lawsuits. Another woman done come forward and said that he raped her in a sound booth and recorded it, and that it was him and somebody else who did it. So she's got Gloria Allred. They filing the law civil suit.
Damn, they would have got Gloria out her bed.
She went and got Gloria, girl. She getting her.
Oh, she in trouble then. She in trouble if they got Gloria Allred.
Ain't Gloria about 80? God damn it, that woman sleep.
Gloria's like, I ain't got nothing better to do than sue people, bitch. She's like, Gloria's like, I ain't got nothing better to do. Come call me. And 50 Cent's 50 Cent. Sorry, girl, that's real black of me. 50 Cent, his docuseries is coming to Netflix, girl. He done sold it to Netflix. His docuseries about the fall of Diddy.
Right.
And I can just
one already. God damn.
Yeah, but he had been working on it for a minute.
It's hot. People are gonna jump on it. Oh, one more thing. That picture of like all the baby oils and stuff like that was AI generated.
Oh, it was. Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, they determined that was AI generated. Now they did find all that.
They did find it, but that's not the photo.
But it was that's not the real photo.
And stuff.
Gotcha.
It was stacked in pallets a little more neatly.
Right.
Because Costco spoke out or something. Because somebody was accusing.
I saw something. I didn't really watch it, but somebody said like his lawyer saying like, "Oh no, he just had that because he lives near a Costco." I'm like, that shit don't make sense.
That's why Costco spoke out. Probably going, girl, we don't serve it like that, girl. We don't,
right.
Like, and then on top of that, Usher claimed he was hacked. All his tweets had went away, girl. and then they came back.
He always claimed he hacked.
And people were saying like, well, there's probably some connections, old tweets that connect him
Like
to
Shannon
Diddy.
Sharp was hacked.
Yeah. So
Right.
You know the thing I don't understand about going live on Twitter is you have to push a couple of buttons, like a 3 at least. Like we do this shit 5 times a week, and we always fuck up the instant Twitter. I'm like, dude, I'm like, that's why I don't do it. That's why I get one of you niggas to do it, because I'll be
fucking. Well, speaking of lawsuits, y'all heard that T.I. and Tiny won $71 million suing that company that made them dolls off of their girl group.
Those
which never had an album.
You have a picture of them?
I do not.
Those babies are so precious.
I watched a video of theirs, and I must say they're some average-looking girls to me.
I thought they was
kind of average.
The pop on me, my bad. I think
they look very round the way. It's like anybody can do it. Anybody can make it. So
I think
congratulations on them winning their money. I thought something that was interesting though. T.I. said that no matter how much money Tiny makes, she'll never have to pay bills. And if my husband is listening, I would love to have this kind of life as well. You can have that. You can have that T.I. philosophy about bills. I would love it. This whole 50-50 thing is for the birds. I don't need that. I don't have no pride.
Run, Shannon, run. Run, Shannon, run.
You say run, Shannon.
Run, Shannon, run.
I'm doing it, girl. I said I do it. I said, girl, but I'm also open.
Run, Shannon, run.
The new segment, words from Swing.
Run, Shannon.
Would y'all let a man pay all your bills if he could do it?
Yes.
If he could do it.
Yes. Absolutely. Are you kidding?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So why are you saying no?
Damn it, yes.
We're assuming he's treating you good too. He's not lording it over your head. If he would do right,
there's derived from paying your own way. You know what I mean? There's some. Maybe that's the.
I'm tired. Let him do it.
I've been paying my own way, bitch. I've been paying.
Bullshit.
I ain't proud. Shoot. Hey,
I ain't either.
Right. Okay. You should clip that. You should clip that Madonna mode. What you looking at?
What are you talking about? He pleads the fifth.
Shannon, blink if you okay, brother-in-law. Blink if you. I don't know
what he pleading. I don't know what he pleading.
All I see is cakes and pies and food.
Run, Shannon, run. Run, Shannon, run.
He can't go nowhere, John. It's too late. I trapped him already.
Oh Lord.
Are you with child brain?
You don't show your crazy till you trap them, girls. I've been trying to teach y'all young girls. You hold your crazy back till you trap them, bitch. Then you let it all go. All right. So Ryan Coogler has a movie coming out called Sinners. And I believe it's a movie in which Michael B. Jordan is playing his
name is on now.
I'll say he's playing a twin. He's playing his own twin. Yeah. So you
a dual role.
You didn't let me finish my statement if you try to be a hot ass smart bitch. So let me. All right, here we go.
I've been all over this world. I seen men die in ways I ain't even know was possible. Love you, brother. Be careful. I will. with all the things that I've seen. I ain't ever seen no demons, no ghosts, no magic. Till now. To get back inside.
Let me in, man. Some weird shit going on out here.
You keep dancing with the devil. One day he's gonna follow you home.
I am there. I hate the fact that is it only in theaters? Was that the top?
Only in theaters in March. Yeah.
Now, you know what, Dr. Diggler, you know what I love? As a movie person, I love when a director can sell a movie.
Yeah.
Especially if he's black. It's like, oh, I want to go see that Ryan Coogler film. That is hot. That is hot.
And it's a totally different genre for him. I that's what I like about it. He's kind of, playing with something different,
Right. So have we noticed that black people are getting into horror? I love that. I love that.
Yes. It's about damn time.
Into the fire.
So there's so much TV going on out there. I just want to recommend Into the Fire, The Lost Daughter. It's one of those like 48-hour I don't know, kind of things.
Crime drama docuseries.
Crime drama docuseries. This one is interesting because this woman gave up her daughter, called Into the Fire, Netflix. She gave up her daughter for adoption when she was 15, 16. Fast forward 21 years later, she gets an email or a letter from the adoption place saying, your daughter that you gave up for adoption has been missing for the last 15 years. And or whatever, and we think we found her remains. Will you share your DNA so that we can identify if it's her or not? Well, she gave them the DNA, but they wouldn't tell her where she was, who it was, because it was a closed adoption. So there you go. From there, it's her quest to find where her daughter was, who adopted the daughter, and try to figure out, because it was unsolved. It was unsolved case of what happened to the girl, and she goes on a quest to not only find the daughter that she lost and who ended up adopting her, but also to find who her killer was. And it is like a 2 or 3 part, like an hour episode, 2 or 3 of them. It is worth it. It is a page turner. The mother is one of them tough. She's a broad. She's a broad. She's one of them women.
She like really.
She's tough talking, cussing.
Marge.
She's a broad. So I encourage you to get into that and checking that one out. Let's see. Let's take a look at this trailer for 688. That's Tyler Perry's movie. I remember with Kerry Washington. Let's see if y'all are interested after this.
Soldiers, you must be perfect. You do not have the luxury to be good. You have the burden to be better. Look alive, ladies! I need women who've had to fight to survive. I am giving you my best, and you will give me yours. A lot of people do not want us to succeed. We have the most to prove. Welcome to the Women's Army Corps.
Finally,
Bitch, I was like,
Finally.
are we sure it's a Tyler Perry movie? Are we sure? I need to look it up again. John, can you look it up and make sure?
Are we sure it's a Tyler Perry movie?
Can you make sure that this is Tyler Perry? Because it don't look nothing.
Nothing like Tyler Perry.
Finally.
It don't look nothing.
Maybe he heard.
And that's what I've been asking for. Something different. If you can try it, you may not be successful at it, but if you try something different, I will watch.
I am there. I promise you.
The 688. Okay. The 6888 is an upcoming American war drama film written and directed by Tyler Perry.
Bitch, she been listening. She cussed us out, but she listened. She listened because, girl, I'm telling you, she didn't listen on the writing and directing part. She listened on that part, but she listened on getting a cinematographer up in that bitch. She listened on getting somebody who
she probably hired some writers. She did. I think she Beyonce'd us.
She Beyonce'd it, girl. That's what she did, didn't she?
She put a couple of words up in
that.
Beyonce'd
it. She Beyonce'd it. She paid them extra and said, "Take your name off of it. I'll give you $3 million for the script if you let me just."
Now it will be released in select theaters before it's going to show up on Netflix. So
I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
So on December 6th, it will be released in select theaters. It's going to start streaming on December 20th.
I will go to the theater and see it. Amen.
Y'all, let's go see this because
she
looked good.
Yeah, and that's all that I wanted. I just wanted him to try something new, and I said I would give it a chance. So I'm a man of my word. I'm
proud of him. Now I'm so proud of you.
Yes,
I know, Mr.
That
Perry.
looks really good. That looks good. It looks good.
Damn, I was trying to see what cities it was going to be in the theater. But they don't have
I've
it.
never heard of. It's something that hasn't been done. There is a top Hollywood A-list actress, and she just don't do anything. So
She don't.
Yeah,
but she had to look at other shit and go, "Well, nigga, I'm still putting my trust in you that you gonna step your pussy up on this because I don't want my movie."
I think she was like, "I'm gonna bring you these people and these people. You need to work with."
The movie is based on the contributions of the 6888th Central Postal Directory Battalion, an all-black, all-female battalion in World War II.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
Elliot. That's my girl from Sisters.
Pussy power, yes.
I was working with Netflix money on his money, so he had to offer something more. No, it's coming out in December. He want to try to see what the Oscars going to do.
I know, Mr. Taylor. It gave me. That was a movie. She gave epicness. She was shot on more than Tyler Perry Studios.
Yeah, it was
okay. Like
action.
I ain't seen them locations before. Okay, I'm not looking at that going, "Oh, that's Big Mama house. That's the Brown. That's the Brown Street." Like, girl, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, Oprah Winfrey is in it too.
Oh, good.
Kerry Washington, Sam Waterston, Susan Sarandon, Oprah Winfrey, Ebony Obsidian. Oh, I like that name. That's a drag name. Melania Jackson, Kylie Jefferson, Shanice Shante. That's another drag name. Sarah Jeffrey, Pepe Song. That's a drag name too. Pepe Songua. Jay Reeves, Jante Goodluck. That's
okay.
Another
You're getting
one.
down to people. We don't know these people now.
I know.
You're too low on the totem pole now. We don't know.
Susan Sarandon.
Yes, Susan Sarandon. Yeah.
Catering Bob.
All right, but y'all been waiting for this. It's Sammy's Love and Hip Hop ATL review. I must say, he was a little shady to somebody. A little shady to me, but that's okay. All's fair in love and war. Here we go, Sammy. Here we go.
Hello, gentlemen. This week I've been given the assignment to watch Love and Hip Hop and review it. I'm going to try to stay within the guidelines, even though I know he's going to move the goalposts anyways. But here we go. Ashley searches for answers to her fuckboy fuckery ways with Lil Wayne. I'm sorry, not Lil Wayne, Lil Zane. I mean, Lil Wayne, Lil whoever. They get confused after a while. She meets up with the baby mama and finds out more than she bargains for. Then it skips over to Saucy, have a little sit down with his mama and discusses his career and what he's going to be doing as far as music wise, and while he's still messing with the chef, while still trying to mess with Zane, because Zane's the ex and Chef's supposed to be the current, and she trying to figure out what's going on with him if you messing with him, or what's going on with him if you messing with him. Make a decision. So then the episode kind of ends with Spice throwing a baby shower for Rennie, which quickly turns into baby mama drama with Saucy and Zell. Because if you didn't know, Zell is having a baby with some chick there in Atlanta, and again, him and Saucy going back and forth. Is that ain't that ain't the is the is the ain't the. So he's trying to do that, and in the midst of it all, Zell did a rapid fire of everyone that was laughing at him, and Yandy and Rashida caught a bullet. So, and of course they didn't appreciate that. But I mean, if you laughing at people's troubles, you liable to catch a bullet. So, and I hope you enjoyed this week. And if I'm looking right, I should be within the 2-minute guidelines that you set forth, and but I'm pretty sure you about to move the goalpost again. So thank you and enjoy.
Bravo, Sammy. Bravo. Bravo. Bravissimo.
Yes, Elliot. Yes.
I was praying that my life stayed on.
Nice. I have no.
I got you right here in my desk drawer, boo. Right here.
Oh my god.
No. Thank you, Sammy.
Thank you, Sammy.
Yeah.
John, don't be trying to sound all professional. Thank you, Sammy.
Yes, the translator does need some work. She does. She does need work. Thank you, Sammy. Yes, she does.
Ketchup bullet. I done heard it all.
Oh, Lord.
I have gotten what I came for. The light is go out. Thank you, Jesus.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
All right. Let's get ready to wrap this up. We're gonna go through some things real quick. We got our Power for the People segment here. We're gonna talk about Tobe Nwigwe. He's a rapper, father, artist. He has a song out right now called "I'm Not God," and let's see here. I forgot to record that shit.
He rapped his mama, and they have 2 kids. They are claimed. Well, his first album was a shit. His name is Toby. I cannot pronounce his name, and I don't know. I'll play the song next week with his name in it because
I mean, give me a second. I can do this. I'm learning to master.
Toby Boom Bikwe. So he's from Nigeria. Well, he's American, but he's from Houston. He's married to a woman that got 2 kids. She raps too. And the song I like from them is called Fire. If you ain't black, what is it? If you ain't black, we 5. Anyway, they kind of dope. He's on a song with Justin Timberlake, on Justin's latest project. They did SNL too. Did you get it?
I did. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see. All right.
What's going on, everybody?
There you go.
I wanna save you. Ooh, but I'm not gone. I wanna heal you, but that's not my job. I wanna pick you up off the ground and lift you higher. I wanna save you, yeah, but I'm not God.
Andre Day.
I wanna save you, but I'm not gonna. I would do anything, anything to heal you, but I've realized that's not my job. I wanna save you. I'm not God.
Come on.
As the years pass, my niggas still be on my mind.
Okay, I will say his gratuitous use of the word nigga is almost funny in the song. Like you singing an emotional song like this, and then you say da 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 my niggas da da da. Like
what is it, Cream?
da, 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 my niggas. It's a little funny, but go ahead.
My nigga DK off his gal into his life. I learned the true meaning of two wrongs don't make it right. But that's mine. I take it in stride. Look, some of the most solid niggas I've known in life stood 10 toes down on sinking sand. I made it out the mud where hoes don't really evolve or think we can. The wisdom I feel most is sifted out the palms of wrinkling hands by those who sit and tell stories like Nori and them drinking champs. Moment of silence, shh. Let the Holy Ghost come baptize niggas, cause I evolved from using my southern drawl to flog and chastise niggas. The posture I have towards the countenance of my niggas is let them be, cause even when you know why the cage
That's
bird
5
sings, you
niggas
might
so
not
far.
can set them free. A pawpaw in the midst of Ruach Elohim, petitioning, anointed a nigga with oil back in the gap. He hope I could drip with him, and I'm slicker than a bowl of kerosene. Loaded clip on my head for a Pharisee. No game signals, I'm just at a grab a switch and let it sing at your front door. No Carolyn, but on me.
Fantasia.
I wanna save you. Heal you. Lift you up on high. Yes, I do. Heal you.
You were too busy to do the video.
Lift you up on high. I wanna say, lift you up.
Go get it on your own, y'all. Go get it on your own. Finish it out. Ooh, that's good to me. That's good to me.
Now, okay.
What?
No,
What?
I ain't. No, it's late in the evening. I ain't gonna start. I'm not gonna. I have several problems with that.
What's your problem with it, friend? Come on.
Oh, okay. First of all, like that. We'll revisit this next week. I'll be back.
Okay. All right. What y'all think? John Swag?
It's disconjointed. It's disconjointed.
It's haunting. But yeah, it's
disconjointed. I think that's the word.
It's kind of. I mean, I get it, but then it's like, it's not the niggas is not for me part, but like I get that's his speak and
nigga.
It's a beautiful song, but it's like
the melodies are nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
That's a lot.
That's all I got.
The melody is nice when you can find it. And it's too disconjointed, but that's how his music is generally.
Yeah.
But when you're yelling in hip hop, that's different. And he's
Exactly,
learning.
Mr. Dion. Mr.
I don't
Dion.
know. I'm feeling it. I feel like it's very of the moment because like for example, Beyonce has been doing a lot of that for a while now, mixing genres in one song, right? And so I think this is a little bit his version of that. There's a gospel, there's hip hop, there's an R&B, so it's like melding the all the three. Could be more. African. Diaspora. Together.
So what I will say is that the transitions could have been a little smoother for me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could have been a little more smoother. There could have been a little, and I love the word nigga. I do. I use it quite often.
Sure, we all use the word nigga on occasion.
I think it's colorful. I like a hard R and a soft.
Oh. Well, the visual of the video, I mean, I would have picked something better than the courtyard of the project.
All these videos are like that. They're all the color green.
Really? Interesting.
I was talking about green. Is that why his teeth are green? Because I'm like, okay, let's put the green.
Yeah. I don't know if it's some type of Nigerian.
There is something artsy though about turning the projects into a place of art. Though I think there's art in that, like elevating that.
It's good for him. It's good for him.
I think.
Now his wife is super talented. I think if you go to iTunes, wherever you get your music from, and you find some of their stuff, they have some very prolific things. I just don't. I think they had too many ideas. They threw them all in one pot, and they didn't necessarily. They need to let the gumbo cool off and let them.
It didn't really.
Go ahead, John. It didn't really work.
It didn't really connect to me. That's all.
Right. It's just. I think it's a bit disjointed.
Oh, I think you guys are totally missing the mark. I think it's very successful.
Right.
I think it's high. I think it's high art. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's too bad for you. Too bad for you.
Bless your heart.
Go ahead and read what Tim was saying.
But I think I don't know. I was trying to understand the kids hanging off the roof with him sitting on top of the complex.
That's what symbolism is all about. You got to think about it. Like, are they angels, fallen angels, hanging on by?
I don't want to think about music all like that.
Sometimes
think about it too much. I don't like it.
It's different types of art. Sometimes
Maybe
listen, I feel you. Sometimes
maybe the angels were banished. I don't know.
Maybe they were banished. Like, yeah, it could have been all that kind of. It could have been that. It could have been a lot of
I need a
different.
little more direction. Goddamn it.
You know,
They fell from grace and they hanging on the gutters. That's what it is.
This was their first single.
Yes, it's all of those things. It's all those things. Yeah. Thanks, friend. No one asked. No one asked for that. Thanks.
Still not connecting.
All right.
But and you see, look, this is 3 albums ago, and it's all green. So
all right, so moving on from that piece of artwork that didn't necessarily sell to everybody, but hey, if you at least you heard about it, you heard about it. Okay, so I want to celebrate this play called Coconut Cake. It is a new play that's out there by a Black female playwright. I think her last name is, her name is Mella Betty, but I can't swear by that. Anyway, she submitted this play to the International Black Theater Festival this past year, and she won the grand prize, which is getting your play produced in rolling repertory at 5 different Black theaters in the country. So if you're anywhere where there's a major theater, see, especially a Black theater, see if they're doing Coconut Cake, and go out and check it out. Check it out.
We love coconut cake.
You know, we love coconut.
I do like coconut cake, and I don't even like coconut, but I like coconut cake. Interesting.
So we're gonna change things up, and in Patreon we will be doing Thirst Trap Thursdays.
Oh my!
So if you hang on with us and come on to Patreon, starting next week, because what I want is for you as our listeners to send your thirst traps to us. It doesn't have to be you; it could be your thirst traps that you just enjoy, that you thirst for. Yes. Send your thirst traps.
I want my thirst trap to be me. I'm just kidding.
To us. Where do they? What Swag or Greg? What do they send if they want to contact us at Mail Media Mind? Where do they send?
We have a mailbox. Go to Facebook, Mail Media Mind.
Okay, Mail Media Mind on Facebook and submit your thirst traps. Let them know and say, hey, this is my thirst trap Thursday.
Isn't it Mail Media Mind on Instagram too?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you could also you could DM.
Yeah, you can do because I got we both. You can go to Instagram too with Mail Media Mind.
Yeah, so go there and
I don't know what Malcolm does with that mailbox.
Submit it. Yeah.
So.
Sammy.
Red shorts overload. I get it.
Well, that is going to be.
John go. I feel like that's
John running from Sammy's attacks.
From Sammy's attacks.
All right. So before we go to Patreon, gentlemen, I'm going to go around. I want you to think about, summarize how you're feeling about tonight's episode in one word. All right. Think about it. I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2.
We're going to say it all together?
You'll say it out loud one at a time. Starting with John, since he spoke first. John, how do you feel tonight?
Invigorating.
Invigorating. All right. Swag, how are you feeling tonight?
2 words. Ketchup bullet.
Mr. Drayton, how are you feeling tonight?
Joyful.
Oh yes. For me, it is. Yeah, I was gonna say joy, but I would say light. This episode has me leaving light. Let us know how you are feeling in the comments. We'll see it. We'll see it on our YouTube page and where it is. And thank y'all so much for rolling with us tonight and laughing with us and having fun. And
we will on the storm. Be safe, guys.
Be safe in the storm, and we shall see y'all.
This will probably be my last day of electricity. So
don't say that. Don't say that. You'll
be the power is going out.
Oh, you're going. Oh, okay. All right. Well, you ready?
Yeah,
I'm ready.
So,
all right.
All right, children. It's time for your favorite entertainment, gossip, and Black Celebration podcast. It's the Diggler Digest with me. I, he, she, they, them, thou, Cream Diggler. Girl, are you ready? I don't think you're ready, girl.
Ooh, we cut that one close. Not a skin of my teeth. Oh,
that was fun. That was so much fun. Catch a bullet.
I didn't even catch that when I was doing
God, so funny.
I didn't catch it even when y'all was talking about. I was like, what are they talking about? I said, oh, the captions. I missed that.
Yes. Sammy never gets points. I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
You know, your head he may not be a good live commentator, but he can definitely do that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love it.
I forgot I had this.
What is that?
What is that?
That's gonna keep me connected when the power is out. My power bank. I forgot I had it.
And what makes them even better is with the pressure of time, right? Because there's no time to do the extra stuff. You got to get to the point, and so that's good. I think that's good.
That's perfect. It's a perfect.
Nice job, Sammy.
Good job, Sammy. And I think it's right.
Catch a bullet.
Catch up. I like the line up in here. I'm like, Lord,
bitch, you better get up off me before you catch a bullet.
I tell you, that needs to be a t-shirt too.
there's a joke in there somewhere. You know how when people tell those jokes and they use words that's not the actual word, right? Like
a synonym.
Yeah. You know, they're like, this is how black people talk, whatever. Yeah. There's a joke.
Is that what it is?
I gotta remember to go. After we get off here, I gotta go remember to go move my car away from them trees, because all this rain and the saturated ground, and when that wind come, I don't need nothing falling on my car.
Yeah, for once, my brother parked in the garage. For once, Matt is in the garage. Right? I bet you put that motherfucker in the garage tonight.
You have trees around where you are, Greg, or in your neighborhood, in your yard?
Ironically, I live in a subdivision.
Okay.
All the trees are on the way to my house, which is the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Because my lights were flickering earlier, I am surprised I still have power. Somewhere around 11 o'clock. I'm trying to be asleep by 11:30. So when the lights go, I know the air is going to stop blowing. So I don't know what the hell.
Well, looks like it'll make landfall at about 11 p.m. Eastern time. Right outside Tallahassee. Tallahassee gonna get that ass whooped.
Alachua, Florida. I got friends that live there.
Yeah, so, and it probably won't make it up here until about, say, between 3 and 4 a.m. So.
Oh, good. I've been working up for the morning pee-pee.
Nice. But it still should be a category 2. It won't be a tropical storm. It'll still be a category 2.
Damn, I moved down here for the weather.
It's right through Atlanta.
And Swag, you're gonna get some rain too.
It's already raining.
Because the storm is 500 miles wide. So
we've been getting rain all day. So
yeah.
Well, I'm glad
my sister is in Kernersville, and she's saying that like they've already started closing schools in North Carolina.
They should have closed them today.
No, here they
were just getting rain today. That's all we've gotten is rain. So they're not closed them. They're not closed anything today, but tomorrow they're expecting a lot of places to be closed.
Oh.
Everything was closed, and it was still traffic.
Everything was closed today.
And it was still traffic everywhere. I'm like, where y'all going?
Of course it is.
Where the fuck are y'all going? Like, ain't nothing.
That's all y'all got is traffic. That's all y'all have is traffic.
Christ, man. You can't even go to the Sam's Club. Bitches was fighting in the parking lot, bro.
How do you pronounce her name? Is it Helen or Helene?
Helene.
Helene, okay.
Spinning out there in the water.
Then I got off black folks' backs for a while, I see. They was on our backs for a while with them storms. With Katrina and
hell yeah.
Beulah.
It was Beulah, wasn't it? It was Beulah, yeah.
Oh, child, they got some news for you. Drayton, ex-New York guy killed himself. Ex-New York prosecutor indicted in the bribery case dies in apparent suicide of FBI arrives at his house.
Wow.
To arrest.
Thing too?
2 minutes. This was 2 minutes ago.
Oh Lord, now they killing themselves. It must be some. When they read that indictment, I was like, "Damn, Eric Adams, you got the hook up."
I was like, "Yikes!" But he is the goddamn devil. Let me tell you, the problem with him and the reason why he got caught. All men steal, but the reason he got caught is because nobody like him, so they snitched. And
they snitched, but he did some shit.
No. He did it, and they snitched. I'm telling you. Mayor de Blasio stole half of New York. Ain't nobody say nothing because they liked him. They liked his black wife. They liked his little mixed kids, Dante and the other one. And, but ain't nobody say nothing. But not him. He had to go in and try to make an example of motherfuckers. Tell me he going to bring back stop and frisk and shit like that. Them niggas was like, oh, yeah. And today he going to try to get up there with this 92-year-old woman to preach his case. And they was back there. Don't be trying to hide behind an old lady with your kids. I love New York, baby. I tell you. I knew Welcome was gonna let you have it. Don't be trying to hide behind that old lady, you motherfucker.
But if the feds gonna pull you over in your car to seize your phone, you know they got something.
It was too late back, but it's been the last decade. They had this motherfucker in the pocket when he was the damn borough president of Brooklyn, which is really no power. But they saw this motherfucker and they waited. And his next step, he was gonna run for Congress. You know, he was the ex police officer, ass bucket. You know, he was the bitch that was rounding up and damn near handcuffing the homeless people. It was just sad.
Wow.
And white people that we're gonna get.
Do you think the governor's gonna make him step down?
She ain't got no balls. She ain't got no motherfucker. But she's scared of black people. She barely holding on to her motherfucking job.
Gosh.
She is. They hate her, and the reason that everybody hates her because she's spineless, and nobody, you know, I don't know.
Did y'all want to see a picture of the women that this movie is about?
Yes.
Hold on.
That'd be great. Oh, I started watching the Grotesserie.
Oh, did it come on tonight?
It came on last night.
Oh, okay.
Is it good? Yes, Niecy Nash will be getting another
Emmy.
And I just saw the first episode.
How many episodes are like multiple episodes available?
It's 2. Yeah.
2, okay.
That's somebody gotta approve me to show it. But there they are. See if I can make it bigger.
I was the one who bought him this story.
But that's the women that Kerry Washington them going to be portraying. So
he probably finally got a writers room together. It was like, okay, guys, help me change my image. These bitches keep
right.
But that's the 638. So whatever they call them.
It's like those fags over at Mel Media Mind always got something to say.
Oh wow!
We shall do. We shall do.
I'm glad you listen,
Miss Perry.
I don't say that too loud. I live too close. I ain't coming.
Right. She can be touched.
Right. Damn right. I walk light, bitch. I don't never know.
I don't know why I'm getting all these. I think what it is that today I've been in places where my cellular signal's been bad, so I can't. My text messages to green bubbles are not getting out. Like it's getting out to the blue bubbles because of the Wi-Fi. I guess iMessage, but like the other one's coming back.
Why do I feel attacked?
How can you feel? You sound like the bitches I be working with at work. I'm just telling the facts. I feel targeted, bitch. I don't know. Girl, I'm just telling you what the facts is. I can't help it if you feel targeted.
They really say that?
Yeah, I feel targeted. I say, here, girl, this is what I said. I said, tell your students to quit leaving their backpacks and shit outside the dance studio in the hallway. Put them in the locker room. And then they were like, well, we can't. I mean, how can we make them? Bitch, make them. Just make them. It's a classroom management issue if you can't make them. They were offended about that too. And then, and so that was weeks ago. So it just so happened, some said, send your assistant up there, take some pictures and see if they compliant. So they went up there and she sent me some pictures, girl. They're not complying. So I sent her the pictures. I said, listen, hey, this is what it's looking like up there. Tell the students to do it. That's it. We feel targeted. That we supposed to be hall monitors now? Girl, it don't take nothing for you to make sure the kids just do that. Just fuck your head out.
Somebody trip and fall and they get sued.
Yeah.
No, they were not clapping back on you.
Yeah, they always got something to say, you know.
Oh my God! Speaking of clapping back, Joy Reid clapped on Janet Jackson.
Did she?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I just read it, and it was a deep dive.
Ooh, I'm not reading it because Joy, I'm a fan.
I'm gonna leave Joy in the light that she's in now. I'm not gonna read it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna read it, Joy.
I mean,
I'm
she
that blind man with the stick.
basically, she just parroted what we said. She just like she should be. And she said, "I am a staunch Jan Jackson fan," but she should have just said nothing.
So she just repeated what we all said.
Right.
Today.
She just
Okay. That's the only
Joy, before I came online, Joy Reid. I was like, no, she not doing this in the middle of a hurricane. She took what's going on with the hurricane and slammed Ron DeSantis about climate change. I was like, that damn Joy Reid talking about everything, all the little stuff about climate change bills that the Florida legislator didn't pass and all of this. Basically, I was like, Joy, is this the right time to talk? I guess it is.
Girl. All right, friends, we about to sign out of Patreon. We appreciate you, love you, miss you. See you next Thursday. All right, bye.
Next
Catch a
Tuesday.
bullet.